A while back, I made a vlog about something that I learned. It's a law, a Buddhist law called the law of non-interference. And of all these years on this earth, I never heard of it. I never heard of that before. I heard a lot of things, but I never heard of the law of non-interference. So I won't get into that explanation. But something happened yesterday, as a matter of fact, on my way from work. So I went to Kroger and I bought this salad. I have these $6 chicken salads. So I got chicken Caesar and a regular salad. So I ate the regular one with the tomatoes and the eggs. And I had the chicken Caesar. And I was going to eat it, but I said, I know me, I have leftovers because we had potluck at work. And I had a whole bag full of leftovers from work. So I said, okay, where I go home, when I leave work, I always see, these homeless people around the area. They just live there. And I said, okay, today I'm going to stop and I'm going to feed them. I'm going to give, well, at least the guys that I see in this one particular area under this abandoned church. And I said, I'm going to stop and I'm going to give them my old, because every year we get new boots at work. I'm going to give them my old Timberland boots. They are good. They just have cement. They have, stuff on them. And I said, I'm going to give them my old Timberland boots. And I'm going to give them this food from Kroger that I just bought, that I know I really don't need to eat it because I just got all this food. And I see these people, these homeless people, every day, all the time. Sometimes it hurts me more than others. When I think about my son and how his life turned, it hurts really bad. But then sometimes I'm strong enough emotionally to push myself away and say, that's not your destiny. That's not your business. Everybody is responsible for their own life. We got to help each other as humans. But there's only so much you can do because everything that happens to us is a choice. When Kanye said slavery was a choice, a lot of people went in on him, but I actually understood what he was saying on a deeper level. So, but sometimes still it affects my heart. So I pulled over in a dangerous spot. I had to actually maneuver my vehicle. So, I just said, something just said, give these people something to eat. Although I think about it every day, something just said, stop, give these people this food. And, so I got my vehicle so it wasn't blocking the street. And it was a little scary because I'm rolling up on a homeless, not encampment, but it's an encampment because it's like two or three people with all their homeless stuff. It wasn't a tent, but you could, it was just a pile. You know how they have their pile of stuff. I'm not going to call it junk because it's their belongings, and it's all they have in the world. But it was still like, it was daylight. So it wasn't like, I didn't feel like I was in jeopardy. Like it's nighttime, they can kidnap me, nobody will see. But I had to give them what I had. So I didn't see anybody at first. And then I saw somebody coming from underneath the pile of stuff. And I said to him, it was a white man. And I said to him, and I recognized him because he usually is on the corner when you exit the highway. Anyway, I said, hi, I'm sorry to disturb you. I said to him, but I wanted to know if you wanted the salad. I bought the salad for lunch, but they gave me lunch at work. So I handed him, and I said, and also got some boots if you like boots. He goes, oh, I got shoes already. And when he said that, his attitude was not receptive and warm. His attitude was, yeah, I got shoes already. So in my mind, I said, okay, just give him the food and leave. So I handed him the bowl of salad. And he looked at it. He didn't take it. He took it like this. He went, I really don't like the Caesar salad. I really don't eat Caesar salad. And then he went like this. And I said, well, somebody that you would like it? I said, I just bought it. It's brand new. I just got it earlier today, this afternoon for lunch. He goes, thank you. But you got a couple dollars though? And he had the food like this. So I said, you don't want it? Okay, I'll take it back. So I took the bowl back from him. And he said, but you got a couple dollars though? I said, no, I don't have any cash on me. Whether or not that was true, I probably had some cash in my purse. But I said, no, I don't have no cash on me. And I was gonna offer him the boots, but then when he said that his whole, I'm like, this man is living on the street in a pile of stuff. He's sleeping on the street. I offer him a bowl of Caesar salad from Kroger. And he's like, I really don't eat this. I offer him some boots. I mean, old Timberlands, but still, they're 2 years old. He's wearing, I don't know what and his attitude is, I got boots. But he didn't say, his attitude was just like that, like, I got boots already. Like, bitch, what do you want? So I got back in my vehicle. He asked me for money. I said, I don't have any cash. I went right back in my car and carefully, because I had to back up out of the abandoned church where he was sleeping. I had to back up. But I got in my car. He stood there. But as I was trying to maneuver out, he started to walk back towards his stuff. I felt angry, confused. And then I got mad at myself because I said, Natasha, that's your fucking problem. And I had trouble backing up onto that street. There's a street there. It's a street. Memorial Drive. It's a street. And anyway, and I was like, I hope nobody hits me. Let me wait till there's no traffic. But it was rush hour, and I was like, but I made it out without having an accident. But in my mind, I was like, what if somebody hits me while I'm trying to back up out of here? This is a main street. I shouldn't have done this. And I was talking to myself and I was like, this is stupid. If I have an accident, it's fucking stupid. I didn't accomplish anything. I didn't help him. Probably he's a drug addict. Because why would you turn down food if you're homeless? I was mad, but then I thought about something I learned last year called the law of non-interference. And the little voice, my little guardian angel spirit guide said to me, see, whenever you don't follow the laws and rules of nature, the laws that you know, everybody doesn't know this, Natasha, but you know, whenever you go against what you know. And I said, damn it, but I wanted to do something nice. It doesn't matter. We're all responsible for where we're at in life, good or bad. Yes, there are times when people are sent in, angels send people in to help you. But there are also times when you got to understand the law of non-interference. Don't interfere in other people's shit. If I would have taken that salad, this is what Spirit said to me. If you would have taken the salad and sat it down somewhere where, you know, there's a lot of homeless people, somebody would have come that really wanted it and saw it and ate it. Homeless people dig in garbages when they're hungry. I've seen homeless people in Atlanta go into garbage cans looking for food. So what I should have done is taken the salad and sat it on top of a garbage. That would be adhering to the law of non-interference, because I would have placed it somewhere, and if somebody willfully wanted to go see it and take it and eat it, I'm not interfering. Me going and approaching a homeless person and saying, here, I'm giving you something, that's interference. Like feeding the homeless. If I wanted to feed the homeless, setting up somewhere and having a table or something with volunteers and letting them come to me and saying, okay, I want this. But going and trying to give something, I don't know. I just realized something yesterday. Life, my spirit guides, my angels were reminding me of something again yesterday. That I mean, Spirit was just reminding me, remember the law of non-interference. Live your life, stop interfering, even if you think you're doing good. Because look how that backfired. I could have had an accident backing up out of that spot. This homeless person who was filthy, dirty, living in a pile of crap in front of an abandoned building. I'm offering him, I was going to give him some good Timberland shoes, just some cement on them, and some food. And he didn't want them. He wanted me to give him money because he's probably a junkie. I don't know. But it helped me. It hurt me initially. But then when I got home, I was thinking about it the whole way drive home. And then when I got home, I sat here and I just, I just smoked and drank my wine, calmed down and just relaxed, meditated, and remembered what Spirit had told me before. You're only responsible for you. Feed yourself. Somebody wants something from you, they'll ask you for it. If you can give it to them, give it to them. But you're not responsible for the troubles of the world, Natasha. You're not responsible for all the sadness and the pain and the homelessness and the sickness and the illness and the crime. You're not responsible for that. That's not you. Don't contribute to negativity and don't worry about the negativity. If you're not contributing it to it, then it's not your problem to solve. Sometimes you try to help people, but you're actually making them dependent on you and you're hurting them. Sometimes you try to help people because in your heart you really want to help them, but they're looking at you and they're resenting you for helping them. It's funny how that works. Take it from me. It doesn't matter if you're young, old, just starting out in life, or an OG like me, or middle age, whatever, man, female, high tax bracket, low tax bracket. People in the high tax bracket, they can donate to charity. They don't have to deal with the shit directly. They donate to charity, you know? People in low tax bracket like me feel I want to be hands-on because I want to be there on the front line. I want to do something to help. I want to do something. The law of non-interference, mind your business. Okay? And if somebody needs you or wants to help you, the universe will orchestrate it so that you're able to help them. You're there. But even sometimes if somebody comes to you and they ask you for help and you help them, you're not always helping them. You might be just making them more codependent. Because if a person doesn't learn to fall and get up and get back on their own feet, like I have more than once, then they'll never learn how to do it. If somebody's always giving them handouts, you know? And then usually the person that's bending over backwards trying to help someone is usually the one that gets, I don't know, shitted on or disrespected. That's happened to me many times. You know, I help someone and you think, oh, they're going to be grateful or they're going to appreciate me. And they don't. They just look at me as a stepping stone. Okay, maybe I was. But the law of non-interference states, look within for everything. Don't look without. What I should have done is taken the salad. Here's the salad. I'm eating it now. This happened yesterday. I'm eating the salad. Perfectly good salad. The law of non-interference says you don't go approaching someone, homeless or not, in their territory. You take the food. You know, people that are really hungry will dig in the garbage if they're hungry. I should have put it on top of the garbage can on the corner and kept driving. The shoes, that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to take the Timberlands that I got. I got 2 pairs of boots in the back of my vehicle. I'm going to take the boots and I'm going to put it somewhere where I know there's a lot of homeless people. I'm going to put them in a plastic bag and put 2 pairs of good boots out. Somebody will see them, and if somebody wants them, they'll take them. I'm not going to approach anyone. I'm not going to say, oh, he looks like he needs them, or she looks like she needs help. No. Not my business. I'm going to leave them somewhere in the street, and whoever wants them and finds them, it's meant for them to find them. Practice it. The law of non-interference. That's my advice for the day. That's my word. That's my morning rant. Remember, practice the law of non-interference. You'll do yourself a favor.